So I got this little drone. Had a camera in the front. Well, it's not really big enough to fly high enough to take any good shots. And it's too quick. It's more like a little stunt drone. So sometimes I hate having to mess with things all the time. The camera's out. I can always solder back in. And it had blue lights in the front. Kind of hard to see where the white ones are. They were just standard diode type lights. These are LEDs, which anybody knows pull less voltage, and they use less power. So I lost the weight of taking the camera system out, and where the camera was, I installed this green light bulb off a board, and because it was really hard to track it, you know, you can, and it's really bright in the dark, but and you obviously see the green light. You can even see the two white lights on each side of it. So it's easier to track, you know, at night. Say you're flying at night. And I'm trying to get all this situated here. See if I can get it fly around the house here. But easier to see. You know, most of them have green in the front, red in the back. This had blue in the front, which wasn't very bright, and red in the back, which aren't very bright still. But having the white LED instead of the blue diode, it's I'm hoping gonna be, you know, really easy to see at night, because it is a little drone. As you can see, it's got the green light where the camera was. This is on slow. It's like that movie, Batteries Not Included. You know, if you're older like me, you remember that. But so, and it kind of lights the blade guards up in the front there. So, and if you notice, the antenna has been moved from inside. I moved it outside. I put these bright white LEDs on there. I mean, those are super bright lights. So, I'm hoping, you know, I can fly it at night without worrying about what's forward and what's back, and being able to tell now instead of confusing purple. Not being able to see which way I'm going because red and blue were so close together, they were mixing. And this is a white light, it kind of faces more forward than the blue ones did, and it's pretty neat. It's a little cheap, $50 drone. It was on sale. Came with its own lithium batteries, the 3.7, which everybody knows is 4.2 volts, 380 mile. So I'm hoping to get a little better runtime. You know, that I've lost that it actually came out to a 1/4 ounce of weight taking the camera out, which, you know, from something so small, with such small motors that's made to fly, that could actually make a difference. Will it? I don't know. But always into something, always modding. They say don't fly your drone in the house. You ask me if you can fly it in the house, you can fly it anywhere. Alright. Don't attempt to stunt in the house. See, that's forward right there. You see that bright green glow? And you can't deny it. That's forward. Bring it forward a little bit. I'm going on 6 minutes running here. Generally, that's what it ran before with that camera hooked up. You know, the antenna's pretty stiff little setup antenna here. It's got LED boards on the lights for this cabin light. I have a controller that's got red. I thought about converting it, but the window was blue, so if I put a red light in there on the board, what do you get? Purple. So honestly, what I'm considering doing with the camera button signal light, you know, the camera buttons are on the transmitter. What I'm considering doing, since it is so small, is I've got a buzzer on a circuit board and taking that said buzzer and wiring it into the drone inside and wiring it to the board where the signal wire went. So when I push the button for taking a picture, instead of taking a picture, the buzzer would beep and I would be able to locate the drone, say if I crashed and I couldn't find it. So I'm considering doing that. Which would be a reason why I moved the antenna outside I guess it would be a fuselage, a drone fuselage, because it walked away on me twice since I've got it, and I had to track it. Just given a good location of where it went. Seems like it's one of those flyaways when it gets out of range. So I'm trying not to fly it away. And that is a crash. Thanks for watching.